Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I am going to be doing Technic must-haves, so Technic Cosmetics. If you guys aren't familiar, I love the brand Technic. I talk about them a fair bit on my channel here as it is. They're super affordable, they're a UK brand. I get mine off eBay, but I'm also a Technic blogger. However, I'm not getting paid to make this video. I just thought it would be super helpful. I posted in my Facebook group pictures of swatches, the products they have, all that jazz, and someone said do a full video about it, so I thought that would be great for you guys to get to know the brand a bit more. And like, I am obsessed with this brand. I probably use one of their products in an everyday routine almost. That's how obsessed I am with it. So without further ado, I'm going to tell you guys my favorite Technic must-haves, so I hope you enjoyed the video. I own a lot of Technic makeup, like a lot actually at the moment, but yeah, I love pretty much all of their products. They're super on trend with like the hottest makeup items that are out. Their pigmentation is on point. So yeah, as I talk about things in this video, I'm going to show you guys swatches of the product and all that jazz. But if you haven't checked it out, I suggest you do. So yeah, like I touched base, they're a UK brand. So if you're in the UK, I'm totally jealous that you can walk into a store and get it, because I'm Australian and here in Australia, we can't actually do that. However, I get all of mine off eBay, so I'll put the seller that I get my Technic stuff off down below, and everything that I've bought has been under $5, which is bomb.com, and most of their items are under $5 anyway. I think there's like one or two products that might be a little over, but everything is definitely under $10. So I'm going to start getting into the products for you guys now. My first must-have, I didn't think I would like a foundation from Technic. However, this one is bomb.com and I love it. They were kind enough to send me this. Also, I'm going to be doing a testing Technic makeup. I'm just waiting on a few more items to arrive off eBay so I can literally do like a full face. So that'll be coming soon, but I just had to get this video out there for you guys because I couldn't recommend this brand enough. So yes, here we have the Technic Matte Mineral Foundation enriched with minerals. I have the shade Cinnamon and the shade Terracotta. Their shade range is really good. I believe there's like 7 or 8 shades. Both of these match me really well. I'm wearing it today. It is a super flawless foundation. I love it. It blends out amazingly, and once I run out of these, or if I'm a little bit tanned for summer, I'm definitely going to get a summer shade because I love this. I'm not sure about their other foundations, so I don't know, you guys can let me know if you've tried their other foundations. I know they have 1 or 2 others. I'm pretty sure this is a new foundation. So yeah, and I just want to put out there that Technic Cosmetics is cruelty free, and that's what makes me love them 10 times more. So yeah, the Technic Mineral Matte Foundation, check it out. I've seen it on eBay for $5.87, $5.67 Australian dollars. Super duper affordable, and this I need to start using more. Like I said, I used it today and my face looks flawless. I love this. In this video, I'm probably going to rave about every single one of their products. So I'm going to try and do it quickly, but I'm honestly like, not much from their brand disappoints me. So yeah, I apologize. So another amazing face product of theirs is their Color Fix Color Correcting Palette. You get 8 shades in this. Pretty standard, straightforward. They do an array of these different palettes. I have this cream color corrector one, I have a contour one, they have blush ones, foundations, contours, cream and powder, so they honestly have you covered with these palettes. And again, $5.50 for 8 of these things, and the shades are really good. I will insert pictures of swatches as well and the creaminess, but I love this so much. Okay, one thing that I would probably steer away from, which is not my favorite product, is the Technic Color Fix Concealer. They don't actually have any other concealers as far as I'm concerned. So this is their other one, the only one that they have. It's not that great. It kind of just blends to not a lot. It's real pinky toned. I'm just not a fan. So this is one that I would steer away from, but everything else in the brand I can pretty much just rave about. So yeah, the Color Fix Concealer, mine is in the shade Light. It's not for me, but yeah, I hope they bring out a full coverage amazing concealer to go with that amazing foundation, but yeah, this one's just not for me. Okay, so just touching on their Color Fix powder, these 8 little palette things. This one is the Color Fix Pressed Powder, and I actually really like this. You can use this as a contour and pressed powders. You've got all these amazing different shades. super pigmented, super buttery, and literally Technic have got you covered. Again, another product that I don't pick up enough, but you guys will see literally all of this in the testing Technic. And with my testing videos, I plan to do more than one. So I highly recommend these pressed powder palettes or the cream palettes. I love them. Okay, let's stick on the face theme and let's do pressed powders. This right here is their new Color Fix water resistant pressed powder. Now, when I saw that this was water resistant, they do have a standard one of this, which I actually don't own. But when I saw that this was water resistant, I was like, yes, I have to have this. Again, under $5 Australian dollars, and this powder is amazing. It's super creamy, super buttery. It's just your little standard little compact, and you get a mirror and a little sponge with it. Perfect for on the go, but the pigmentation and creaminess of this product just blows my mind away. Like, for a powder that is so affordable, it's so buttery, so many shades again to choose from. I own 3 shades because they sent me 3 shades, which is amazing because I get to use it for different seasons, but I love this pressed powder. All right, let's go on to some more face powders. Here I have the Technic Color Fix loose powder in the shade Cafe Latte, which is just one of their colored powders. And then I have the Technic Soft Focus transparent loose powder. I have used both for baking because they're both really good for baking. I love this one a bit more for baking because it just blends out so much nicer, and just because it's white does not necessarily mean that it leaves a white cast. It doesn't, whereas this one is probably better for all over the face. I also love this one for all over the face, but if you're buying a product just to strictly bake with, I would go with the Soft Focus. If you want one for all over the face or, you know, whatever, then I would go with just their normal loose powder. But if you want a 2-in-1, get the Soft Focus powder. I've used this both to set under the eyes and bake with, and also use all over my face. Love, love, love this one. I love them both, but this one for the 2-in-1, this one if you're just more into setting all the face and not baking. So yeah, and more face powders that I love from Technic. Again, under $5. I'm probably going to say that about every product. I apologize, guys, but yeah, I just love this brand so much. Just want to touch quickly on Technic primers and sprays and whatnot. So Technic do have one primer out that I'm aware of, like face primer, which I don't actually own. It's a little bit pricey. That is one of their more pricey items that I found on eBay. It's like $8 something. I mean, still super, super, super affordable, but when the others are $5, I don't understand why that's $8. So that's why I don't own that yet. Maybe I will ask them to send me a primer in the next beauty blogger thing, but yeah, I don't own a primer for the time being. However, they have just brought out Technic primer spray and Technic setting spray. The only thing that I wish they did was make the bottles bigger. They're super tiny. If I remember, I'll post a picture of what they look like. And I think they're going for like $15 on eBay at the moment, which is ridiculous for the size of them. But if they come down in price to under $5, I'll order both because it's more, you know, bang for your buck that way. But yeah, the fact that they got on the primer bandwagon and the setting spray is like, oh, so check them out if you can get them if you're a UK person, because I think they'd be really good. But yeah, I'm yet to get it, but I will. So I thought I would just touch on those 2 important primal products which I don't actually have from the brand. Okay, let's talk more face products. Bronzer. So for bronzer, like I said, they have one of those 8 palettes with a bunch of different bronzing shades, both cream and powder. I have one of their Superfine matte bronzers. Mine's in the shade medium. This is what it looks like. As you can see, it's a really warm tone bronzer. I used it today. It is super good for warming up the face. However, it is a super powdery product. Once you dip your brush in, you get so much fallout, and you literally have to tap off so much because it is so pigmented and can end up looking super muddy super fast. Also, the packaging on this is pretty flimsy, so just be careful if you do buy this. However, super pigmented, super amazing. You need like the tiniest bit, like I mean, dip your brush in like tiny, tiny, tiny and tap off. Like that's how much pigment is in this. So yeah, would recommend the Superfine matte bronzer. Then again, they have their define and highlight contour kits. Now these come with a contour and a highlight shade. I own 2 of these. I don't know where my other one is, which is lighter and more suited to me. But yeah, again, under $5, you get the highlight, you get a good contour, and the pigment is just like, wow. If you guys follow me on social media, Twitter, Instagram, I post a lot of Technic stuff because I'm literally, every time I get something new, I'm blown away. And yeah, if you guys have Twitter, come tweet me. I'm on there a lot more and I get to interact with you guys, which is what I love about Twitter more so than Instagram. Like, I feel like it's just easier on Twitter. So yeah, if you go to Twitter, come follow me. My social medias will be on the screen and always linked down below, but that's where I'm trying to get more active and it's a lot easier to talk to you guys. So yeah, but back to the bronzers. Would highly recommend these 2 to you guys. So again, Technic do their blushes in the big palettes. Well, not big, but those little 8 palettes. And then they do like a standard normal single blush like this one. This is the Superfine matte blush again. As you can see, it's sort of got 3 tones to it, which is super cool. This one is in the shade G07. I'm not sure if there's just 1 shade or multiple shades, but it's a really good, super pigmented blush. I have it on again today. I put most of this stuff on my face today to show you guys the quality of it and how it performs like on the skin. But yeah, I will be doing a full testing on camera, but I just didn't do that today because I just wanted to play with my makeup. So yeah, that's blushes. Now I'm going to go into eyes and then come back to highlight because I want to save that till last because in my opinion, that is the best. So let's do eyes. Technic eyeshadows, like, I don't know what to say about them. I don't know how they're so affordable for how amazing they are. Technic eyeshadows are the best value for money. So, and they have so many different palettes and whatnot. There is something to suit everyone. So I'm going to start off by talking about the Technic electric palettes. These look super similar to the sleek ones. They just look like this. You get your 12 eyeshadows and a mirror. The pigmentation on these is out of this world. Once you guys see swatches, which I'll put swatches up, you will be mind blown. Again, these palettes are only like $5.50. And then again, we have another Technic electric palette, which this is a more colorful one. So if I just put the neutral one / colorful one aside, this is what they look like. Now these ones don't have any mattes in them, so this is a palette where you're going to have some matte eyeshadows aside from these, but these are really good for your super metallic, like crazy intense eyes. And another one that is not matte, but you're going to need another matte one for, is the Technic bronzing eyeshadows. It's just this little cube with 6. These are baked eyeshadows and again, mind-blowing shades, mind-blowing shadows. Like one swipe of these and it's like, bam. And I got it on my knuckles, cool. So I just, these are so buttery. Like this one I haven't tried on my eyes yet, but that'll be what I'm trying next. I don't know what to say, guys. Like, I can't stress that you need to try this brand enough. So yeah, I'm gonna get some more of these baked eyeshadows. Usually when you think of baked eyeshadows, you think dry and they're not so pigmented. This, totally different ball game. These are buttery as beep, like. This one is a little bit more expensive than these other palettes and the other ones. I think this ranges at like just over $5 again, closer to $6. But for what these are, I will pay it. So yeah, check this one out as well. I have a few more other eyeshadow palettes to show you guys just because I wanted to include variety in this video and I really did want to give you a super in-depth review on Technic. So I hope you enjoy this review. So yeah, we are still going. Not much to go, but I hope you guys can stick around. Then have the Technic standard eyeshadows and this is what they look like. Again, you get 12 eyeshadows and this one I have here is the Mega Sultry. Now I'm pretty sure they do the same thing as most other companies do and they try to dupe the Naked palettes. So this one is Mega Sultry 2, as you guys can see. what I mean with the whole try to dupe the naked palettes. Again, out of this world pigmentation, and this one does have an array of mattes and shimmers, so you can't go wrong with that. I love this palette. I think it is stunning. Both the mattes and the shimmers in this just give me life. I need to pick up more of these palettes, but yeah, this is the one I own and I'm absolutely obsessed with it. On this sort of same thing, you get these little mini palettes, which are like half of the big palettes. So you get your 6 eyeshadows in this instead of 12. So these little eyeshadow palettes are great for on the go. And I do want to put out there that Technic does like colourful and neutral. So here's an example. We've got the brights, which have your super bright colours. And then we've got the bronze, which is your more bronzy type of shades, as the name suggests. So I just want to show you guys a close-up of this. You get your sponge applicator, which I am not a fan of those. So here is the bronzy one. Brand new to me. I haven't actually touched any of the shades in this yet. And then we have the brights, which I'm a bright girl. I love brights. I use this on my eyes today. And that is the brights. I forgot to mention that these 12 palettes are like $4 and these are like $3.80. So yeah, $4 to $5 for the mega for these 12 ones and $3 to $4 for these little 6 palettes. But they are worth every single cent and penny, both these ones. All of their products I think are worth every cent and every penny that you put into it. But yeah, that is just touching on the eyes for you guys. So definitely check out their eye products, especially their eyeshadows. If you're gonna get something, I highly recommend the eyeshadows. So I just want to quickly touch on lips. Now they do have lipsticks and lip glosses. If you guys know me, I'm not the biggest lip gloss fan, so I don't own any of their lip glosses and I can't really give you a lip gloss opinion. However, I do own one of their lipsticks, which is good, but again, I'm not a real normal lipstick person. I prefer a liquid lipstick, so I'm hoping that they bring out like a matte liquid lipstick. I think that would be amazing. I feel like it's in the works, so yeah, I hope it is. So that's just touching on lips. That's why I didn't share lip products with you guys, so I hope that is okay. But yeah, I think that now brings us to my favorite thing of all time, which is highlighter. So the first thing I'm going to show you guys is the Technic highlights. This is supposed to be a dupe for the Benefit High Beam. This is so stunning, pearlescent. I use this under my foundation, or just I use like the tiniest little amount on top of foundation and then put a powder over it, and that just gives you like a whoa intense highlight. So I absolutely love this. I'm not sure how much the Benefit one is, but this one was like $4, so you cannot really go wrong with that. So yeah, it's the same type of deal, like a nail polish little bottle. Oh, I just love this so much. So yeah, can't go wrong with that. And then they have their single Get Gorgeous highlighters. Again, super pretty, amazing highlighters. This is what they look like. They have their Get Gorgeous bronzing highlighter, and then their Get Gorgeous, just their standard highlighter. This is the newest one that they brought out, which I don't actually use because I don't feel like I can pull it off. Like, I'm not tan enough, but I'm gonna have to give it a go at some stage when I'm a little bit more tanned. And then they have the standard one, and the pattern in this is just, I love the pattern and indentation that they have with their highlighters. So yeah, again, $5. I can't really rave about their highlighting products enough. I love them so much. If you're a highlighting junkie on a budget, these are what you need to go for. And the lucky last highlighter, which I've definitely saved the best to last, my favorite highlighter ever, and it is the Technic Strobe Kits. Now, this one's in the shade Blush. They have a golden one as well. You get 2 creams and 2 powders. This is what I'm wearing today, and as you can see, it gives a super intense highlight. If I want super intense, I will put the cream on first and then powder over the top, which is what I did today. However, if you just use the powder, it is super amazing anyway. So yeah, I don't know what else to say. Like, this palette has actually got me speechless. I've got the other one coming in the mail. I just haven't received it yet. But the Strobe Kits are life, and they're $5, And if you guys couldn't tell, they are supposed to be like a dupe for the sleek ones, which I have ordered. So if you guys want a full comparison on the sleek Saltiste palette, whatever it's called, and this one, I think I'm going to do that anyway because I think that'd be really cool. That one's like 15 Australian dollars, this one's 5 Australian dollars. So I highly recommend the Strobe Kits. I left the best till last, and you guys are probably well and truly sick of me talking. So if you stuck around for the video this long, I just want to thank you guys so much. I hope you enjoy. If you pick up any Technic or love Technic as it is, like I do, let me know in the comments down below. I would love to hear what you guys think about the brand, just like I think about the brand. So yeah, I love you all so much. Don't forget to thumbs up and subscribe, and I will talk to you guys in a future video. Bye.